So when I decided I was going to have chickens, I went to backyardchicken.com and all over the internet and found all sorts of really cool sites and all sorts of cool chicken pens. And I thought I need to share mine so that everyone has not that mine is great, but ideas help, right? So I want to thank the person with the idea of using the nipples. These, so that's just a little popcorn container with a little nipple on the bottom. My chickens, I got these guys just a little while. They're taking from the lid and they learned how to use this in 2 days. I had to sit down with them and just force their head against it, and then they learned it. So yes, old chickens can learn new tricks. Thank you for the idea of using the PVC pipe for a feeder. Nice and clean, no food anywhere, and that whole thing can fill up, and obviously, see, that nice and clean, that worked out really well too. Don't waste their food. Okay, so this is our chicken pen, our chicken tractor. A little skylight in the bottom for the light. I live in Rocky Mountains in Canada, so it does get quite chilly here in the winter, and night in the spring here too. And they're showing off how smart they are. And so the whole thing is insulated. And here's the lid. You can see their lay boxes and their perches. And there's their water. I can fill their water here and their food. I've got another. This is kind of hard. They got another food in here and another, just so in the winter they can't leave or they don't want to leave. They can just hang out in here. You can see it's at an angle, and I'll explain why. And you can see there's a cage at the bottom there. So from the outside, this is what it looks like. And I just open her up. One side. Lino, I got a piece of lino for a few bucks left over end. And there it is from the inside. And this has been here, I think I've had it for 2 weeks now. And as you can see, I haven't cleaned it yet. So not much mess in here either. And the cage on top is to make it so they can't get down to the floor. I've actually never seen it from this side. Anyways, see, they are using it inside here too. Anyways, and there you go. So easy to clean later on when it does get messy, especially in the winter. I think I'm going to put a little sawdust down to make it even easier to clean. Hopefully it will dry it up. And on their nest boxes here. Now the plug-in, as you can see, what is the plug-in? I've got a bit of cable that you use to keep pipes from freezing in the winter, and water pipes. So what it does is it goes around their water container, underneath their laying boxes, and then down underneath their, can you see this? There, you can see it runs underneath their perch there. So in the winter, the idea is that it only comes on when it's freezing, and it just keeps them from freezing. So it won't so much heat them, but it won't let them get cold easier. And these will be tough chickens, I imagine, because they will be Canadian chickens. Cute little Canadian chickens. Then my husband has been calling me a crazy chicken lady ever since I started looking this stuff up. I went to the dump, found this ladder, and perch for them. My other thing I want to thank everyone for is these PVC idea for making this. So when I had my little tiny chicks, we got them when they were just a day or old. First of all, I know it's probably advertising, but we got this thing for them to go on, and it has 3 different heights. So it started off really little, and they'd go underneath it to stay warm. The only thing I saw on the reviews about it is that you couldn't watch the chicks, and I have to agree, that's my only complaint. Whenever they were always hiding underneath it, was really disappointing. So these guys are day-old chicks when we got them. That was the water bottle. I can't even see if this is working. That's the water bottle they used with a little nipple from the very first day. So day-old chicks figured out how to use it. And that was their heat, and there was their food. So I had that in a cardboard box, and then the moment it got nice, I put them outside in this cage thing with a tarp just for during the days. And then now that they're 2 months old, I think, almost, they spend their nights out here as well. But I keep that on. I don't know if I'm spoiling them, but I feel better knowing that they're all nice and warm. And I also just got this electric fence. I'm crazy chicken lady, too scared to plug it in just in case I hurt them. But we do have a lot of bears in the area and stuff, so I think I'll have to plug it in. And I'll find my other chicks here somewhere. Yeah, I think they might have escaped again. Anyways, I would like to thank everyone for all your advice and ideas, and I will be coming back, and there's our idea. Oh, the only thing, advice thing, make sure you, when you're building one of these, really be aware of the balance, because our back end is a little heavy, so that's why the flower box is at the front, and that paint can at the front has got, it's just full of rock, just to keep the front end down. I mean, when I'm thinking when there's 4 chickens in here later, it might offset the balance a little. And the handle for moving it around is too low. I would have put the handle up higher. That's just a vent that we can close up in the winter. But just to keep some fresh air in there. Okay, again, thanks everybody. Night, chickens. Okay, why isn't this turning off?